Hello, everybody. Uh, oh, my camera is showing everything. Well, Mau's here and we're ready. So, but let me adjust my camera. Um, bu- 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 bu. I forgot to fix my curtain and set up the thing. All right, let's there we go. Curtain for privacy in case Allie walks behind me. All right. So, it's it is Tabletop Tuesday. So usually we could play Magic or something like that. Today, what I was going to do is I have a huge task. I used to use a program called Owlbear, which was a mapping program for D&D, virtual tabletop D&D. And Owlbear had some kind of weird issue where it started eating my files. I don't know why it did to me, particularly none of my other friends had problems with it, but I got annoyed. I bought this program called Foundry, which I've already previewed on the stream, I think twice already. But I'm in the process of taking everything that I've been doing in this campaign, which I've been running for about 2 years, a little over 2 years, and uploading 2 years worth of world building into Foundry. So today I figured I'll show you some of the programs I use for when I run my Pathfinder games. Typically I use 3 big programs. And yeah, you guys can feel free to ask questions or just watch what I'm doing. I'll point out any cool things I'm doing specifically. But yeah, let's get started. So let's do. There we go. So this is Foundry, the virtual tabletop. I'm going to currently load up my world, which is Filgaia. Filgaia is actually a name I stole because Filgaia is the name of the world in an old video game series called Wild Arms. But I stole it because the world itself, I stole some big ideas from, not story ideas, but more conceptual ideas from Wild Arms. Namely the fact that the game has a more modernized Western feel than a medieval fantasy. The world is mostly desert, and yeah, there's some sci-fi elements. There's guns and etc. So, this is the program. I might as well clear chat. There we go. Clearing chat. All right. So, this is one of the maps. This is the map of the ship they're on. So, it's multiple floors. As you can see, this is the bridge, and then second floor, third floor. There is no puppy room. Closest thing, I guess, is over here, which is technically the greenhouse where Matthew the giant ape lives. It's actually annoying me. Why is Matthew's thing... Why is his character sheet not showing the right image? Matthew... Where is Matthew? There he is. Keeps showing the wrong image. Let's do some file exploring. So the goal is to look for this file. Where's their allies? Let's see if I could find No, no, I'm not going to keep it chaotic because I like this picture better than the other one. So, but what we're going to do is we're going to all right, important people. We're going to put that there, and then in this PC, we're going to search for this file so I can see where the Foundry file folder is. Are you rebelling from your recliner there, Stellarf? You know what they say, all good revolutions start from a comfortable chair. You can walk with the puppy. Allie and the puppy are going out soonish. So, if you kill some time, you could go out with her. Good. Alright, now, let's see how my search is coming. You gotta do Pokemon things. Hi, Cookie Monster. Why'd you use the threatening caramel with a knife emoji for hi? That's deadly caramel. That's when she wields her. I think I showed this on stream once already. This is her katana. So you see, there we go. And you can tell it's hers because there's a little Mau Mau on it. Turn it upside down so you can see. This is Caramel's katana when she's defending the house from major threats. Why is Caramel's camera off on this screen? There we go. No, I had Popeyes with Emily and with the car people. The car people I take places. Do. This is really having a hard time finding those. I mean, I guess I could just go searching. Alien Warcraft. Here we go. Foundry Virtual Tabletop. Resources. Okay, well, never mind. This is finding it, so. We got 2 shortcuts. So, let's see here. So I'll show people who haven't seen this the last time, but this program has some cool features. So this is not done on the entire ship yet, but as you can see, it has lighting effects. So this character right here, because they're against this wall, they have very limited fields of vision. And as they move, the field of vision changes. You know? And if you look down here in this southern part by this door, right here, when you go to this, see, boom, this character pops out. But before that, they're out of line of sight, so they don't know they're there. Lighting effects and line of sight is a really cool feature. Another cool feature is if you go up here, right, you could click on this door is locked, but if you click on it, boom, line of sight changes. So. And you have classic WASD movement, but you also have the drag menu. So, like, if the character can only move 30 feet, then 30 feet. All right. Well, just to show that off. All right. Let's see how our search has come along. Okay, so we got a couple of files, internet. So I want, there we go, this folder. Open file location. Okay. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. That's a good one. And I'll actually make a shortcut. Create shortcut, and then we'll cut this and put this in my D&D campaigns folder. Okay. All right. Good. Now, we'll adjust this. Okay, now that still showing the wrong fucking thing. Okay. Alright, you know what? I'm just going to remake Matthew then. How about that? Create NPC, Matthew. Alright. Actually, what I should do instead of doing that, we have a bestiary compendium. So I think I have in here what we decided to do. Not there. Ship. Arms train. Nope. Nope. What am I looking for? Nope. Nope. Okay. Not here. I'm looking, specifically what I'm looking for is I'm looking for Matthew's stats, which I had in one of these folders. Might be in my Discord. What creature did I make Matthew? Let's check Discord real quick. Boop. That's not it. Where the fuck is it? Here it is. Mega Primatus, that's what it is. Nope. Token sheets. Let's go to sheets. It's not. I guess for some people it's Taco Tuesday. For me, it's Tabletop Tuesday. And it's not Tetris Tuesday. It's never Tetris Tuesday for me. It is Tabletop Tuesday, so we're working on D&D stuff. Let's see. What was I gonna do? This sheet. So we gotta change that. Here we go. That's not what I wanted. Vision. I think it's in the configurations. So, configuration, settings, workbench. Custom image, custom recall breakdown, show. Was it not this? Was it the tool bit that does that? To build. There it is. TMNT Tuesday. I mean, we could do Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Tuesday. No drop bulk. Okay, better templates, better trade, condition modifier, drop left. Resource tracker, roll tracker. I have a program that allows me to scale monsters to any level I want them to, which is what I'm trying to find. Okay. Configure. Thought it was at the tool belt or the workbench, but it might be somewhere else. No, it's definitely this. It's definitely in here somewhere. All right. Spirit link animations, apply emanations effect. What, Brochacho's happy at TMNT Tuesday? Damn it, where did I see the scaler? It's not the mystification settings. Maybe it's not a thing. Maybe it's just on the character sheet somewhere. Let's see. What was his base 8? Let's see, does this scale it? Doesn't change any stats, it looks like. 21. Very little. Okay, so I'm gonna have to adjust this myself. So let's make you unique. He's not gargantuan. Let's put arms token. There we go. And let's put his name as... Okay. Let's put him on thing. He is not gargantuan. He's not that big. He is huge. Is he huge? He might just be large at this point. Alright, but at least his icon is set and I can adjust his details as sitting. Alright, so Matthew's feat, I believe, is... Where's his character sheet again? So his movement speed is 60. Okay, his AC is... Alright, perception, his initiative's fine. His saves. Where are his saves? 19? No, his saves are supposed to be 22, 21, and 20. Okay. Perception is supposed to be, yep, 17. Yeah, this has to improve. It was, what was it, 12? 8. 10. 1. 3. 1. There we go. Perception 20. Looks about right. Yep. There we go. All right, Matthew's done. Everybody else is pretty good. All right. So that's set. We got Maddie down there. Any NPCs we're missing? Let's see. So we should have the initial 5 party members. Then Lucia, Matthew, Verage, Vlad, the Whites, the Latrays, Angela, Jimmy, Ford. Okay, we're missing Cody. Definitely need to add Cody. All right. Now let's see. This is a good time to show you the other program I use. So this is a program called Path Builder. You could use the program for free to make Pathfinder character sheets, right? But you could also, to use the optional DM rules like the homebrew rules or free archetype or anything like that, right? You have to pay $5 once, and then it's yours forever. I didn't have to pay for Path Builder because I used to use a program called Path Builder 1, which built first edition Pathfinder sheets, and Pathfinder 2 is the same guy who made 1 was making 2. So when he was making it, when Pathfinder 2 first came out, I actually paid to kickstart it. And I have a founder token, so who's scamming people? Me? Wait, am I an ad or you're getting ads? Make my screen bigger so you guys can see. Alright, so we gotta make Cody. So, Cody is their lovable janitor on the ship. They all secretly think he is some kind of cleaning god or god of cleaning because he could clean up all their crazy mess shit. So, but despite their belief, Cody is just a simple human. Where is it? All right, let's see. Let's find a background for him. I believe. let's see. Clown, clockwork. We're looking for anything cleaning related. So either cleaner or janitor or butler or maid. You missed everything I said. I said that we're making sure NPCs are set, and we don't have Cody. So I am currently creating Cody, and I was saying how you guys suspect Cody to be some kind of cleaning god, but he is not. He's just a basic human. Lost my place. So let's see. Junk collector, jeweler. Possible. Alright, magical merchant, misfit. What is magical misfit? Oh, just a young natural mage that gets kicked out. Hey, that might happen. Alright, mammoth, merchant, miner. Okay. Mystic tutor. We're looking for some kind of background for Cody. Nomad might work. Let's see. Here we go. This is for Stellarf Rebel. Hi, guys. Hey, you didn't need those. You don't need ears. Let's see. Sheriff. No. What's a good background for Cody? More questing. But you love questing. Questing is your favorite. You're like, oh man, I wish I had more questing in my life. Isn't that what you were saying? You know? With the testing. The questing. You never went for a walk. That's okay. Walks are overrated. Let's see. I'm thinking Wanderer might be the way to go. Because there's nothing like janitor or cleaner. This will give him charisma and dex, so that's fine. Yeah, I would be exhausted. Honestly, if somebody made me think about going for a walk, I think I'd just have to take a nap afterwards. Let's see. Might be funny if I make him an oracle. I wonder if an oracle, if there's something with clean. All right. Time, Tempest, lore. Feed the bear. All right. Have myself a snacky. Very good. All right. No, there's no water, but I was thinking maybe, you know how Cody always shows up no matter where you are, no matter, like, he's downstairs and then he's instantly upstairs? Maybe I'll make him of time. He just exists outside of time. He just shows up where the messes are by fate. Oh, you meant no water for me. Well, too bad I had some. And no one had to pay me to do it. Yeah. Take that, Stellarf. You ain't the boss of me. Alright. I think I like this idea of making him an Oracle of Time. What are the benefits? Alright. Okay. That's kind of funny. Let's make him... yeah, we'll make him a versatile human. Give him toughness. Now for ancestry feat, we'll give him... The only thing is he's not magical. What's the stat for this? Yeah, key attribute is charisma. No, it has to be something better than that. Could be thumb. Oh, I have an idea. Oh, this is a good idea. Oh, this is a good idea. I like this. No, you didn't mean the Cody thing. You don't even know who Cody is. You're not a friend of Cody. All right, I like this. I like this idea of making Cody... Yeah, I like this idea. I like this a lot. I decided what class Cody is. All right. Wow. Such a nurse question. Huh? You gonna interrogate everybody's pets? Doctor? Huh? Huh? Well, Mau Mau is in her bed, being super cute. Hold on, I gotta make this bigger. Actually, there we go. Happened to me. There we go. Ba ba ba. All right. So now that's done. Tribal treasures connect flowers and plants to the mountain of life and death. You can use this leverage to give a place a small players. Let's see. When you implement. Experienced professional. Boom. Bup, 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 bup. Thaumaturge's thing is charisma. Yeah. Okay, good. Crafting and and then colors. We're going to add and we're going to give him lore of cleaning. And his lore of cleaning is the one that's going to be maxed. General feat. Yeah. General feat. Let's make him... Where's fleet? When did they get their second implement? There we go. Chalice, lantern, bell. Yeah, Mau Mau is great. Okay. Bup, 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 bup. Yeah, that looks right. Perfect. All right. And now this is how I would include this in Foundry. So now that I made the character sheet, I'm going to export the JSON, right? And now in here, I go to the Cody. Well, I got to make him first. So we're going to make an NPC. And his name's going to be Cody. Create an actor. And now that Cody's here, we're going to upload what we just built in Path Builder. Let's see, woodworking, weaving, tailoring, stonesmithing. Closest thing is alchemy. All right, perfect. And now we're going to upload Cody's picture. There's Cody. Alright, that's fine. Goat head is a sticker thorn. Dog's name is Moosey. So Moosey is a she, and her name is actually Pax. Matt just refers to her as Moosey. Not what I wanted to do. That's not what I wanted. Let's create an item. No idea. Let's go. Now I want it to open. Nope. Not what I wanted. There we go. Let's see. Let's go to other. All right, perfect. Let's go to actors. Cody. Cody will be perfect. All right, Cody's there. I think that's all the NPCs that are supposed to be on the ship. We got Vlad here. We got Vonnie and Chris. We got Cody. Did I not add? Okay, I did not. So let's find out. Okay, Coral. How do you spell coral? C-O-E-U. Okay. Let's see. Asriel is Maddie's familiar. So Archer's mother, because I officially made her sheet as a witch, she needed a familiar, so I gave her that. And if you need to adjust anything about characters, feel free. Oh, I finally figured out what class to make Cody, and I think it's pretty funny. Well, I was toying with a couple of things. Like, first, I was going to make him an oracle, but an oracle that doesn't know he's an oracle. But I couldn't find an oracle ability that focused on cleaning. So then I thought, oh, I'll make him an oracle of time. Because he always just seems to appear where a mess is, even if he's not anywhere near it. You know? Like, he could be in the basement and then all of a sudden he's in the med bay cleaning up an explosion. And I thought that'd be pretty funny, but the thing is, Cody's not magical, you know? Cody's just a regular guy. And then I thought of the perfect thing, Ang. Thaumaturge. Who doesn't know he's a thaumaturge? So Cody has a mop and bucket, right? Now Cody has skills. Cody has crafting and alchemy focused on cleaning supplies, and Cody has lore of cleaning. But what he doesn't know is that the mop and bucket he's had forever are actually a chalice implement artifact, which is the bucket, and the mop is a spear with a floppy mop head. So he uses them for cleaning, but they're technically magical items. I think it's funny. You don't know about that. Well, what would you have made, Cody? It's like drinking the filling out of a donut with a straw. All right, well, then what would you have suggested I make Cody? Oh, actually. All right, and we'll put Windex in Chris's room. Uncommon. Tiny. Dang, I sent you a disc. Okay. Have fun at practice, the boy. But look, Ang, if you got a better suggestion on what to make Cody, I was sitting here for like 45 minutes trying to decide. Alright, I think that's everybody. By the way, do you have a picture for Chris's familiar? Ang? Oh, yeah, you wanted it to be the shade thing. All right, hold on. I can pull that up. I still have the image somewhere. Okay. Do, do, do. Yeah, I put a pic um in the channel when you first saw them. I just gotta find it. It's not there. It's not there. All right. It's gotta be in here somewhere. There was definitely an image. So, Aang, is Chris familiar? Yeah, but that feeds too much into the idea that Cody is actually a god of cleaning. I don't want him to be a god of cleaning. Yeah. I like that that's more of a player joke. All right. But anyway, like I was saying, with Chris is familiar, is it a shadow, a humanoid shadow creature, or is it like a shadow creature of an animal? Okay, his shopkeeper shadows are like humanoid shape. Like they're actually humanoid size. No, no, they're humanoid size. They're shorter than like people, but they also don't have like they sort of like floated around. They didn't have legs. You know? If Grisby was her patron, he'd probably give her, yes, a shadow thing, but probably more of like a shadow animal type. Would Chris want more of a. Here, I'll give you a choice. Let me send this to you. Because I don't know which one is probably more Chris's style. All right, I sent you a DM. Grisby would probably give her something like that. Either a weird looking bird or a weird thing with teeth, depending on which she would want. Well, I don't think she'd like any of them, but I know. I kind of like it though. No, it doesn't. But you know, if you want one that flies, you could take the weird, like, long-necked owl. Oh, that's her complaining character. All right, if you want to take the teeth one and make it into an icon, send it to me. I'll add it to your familiar. So we see this weird thing running around the ship. You can also give it a name if you want. Now that you have an image. Because if Chris asked Grisby, oh, what's its name? Grisby would say, I don't know, call it what you want. Let me actually get in Discord in case you want to talk. Or in case anyone wants to talk. Streaming. There we go. There we go. Got the Discord set up for the Discording. What is this? Let's try it again then. Glimmer Gaunt. Okay. And like I said, Aang, if you DM me the icon, I'll put it in. Hey, sometimes the AI recommendation tool is good. You know? It's fed in by user data. I mean, it's gotta be right once in a while. Alright. Let's go to Path Builder and let's fuck with Cody, shall we? Okay, first thing is... Let's see.
Yo, what is up?
What's up? I'm trying your exemplar idea with Cody.
It's probably more work, but
Eh, I'm fine with it. Okay. Okay. Sanctified soul. You drawn between the thing of good and evil. Gain the holy or unholy trait. Divine spark becomes a weapon. Yeah. I guess this one. Yeah, my original idea was make him a thaumaturge, make his first implement a chalice, but the
yeah,
chalice he find wasn't a chalice, it's literally a bucket. And he's like, hey, cool, mop bucket. He attached some shitty wheels to it and use it to clean shit. And it's great because it always refills, you know?
yeah. I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah. And then because I made him level 5, he got a second implement, so I just made it a weapon and I chose, I think, a bow staff and I just made it a mop. And, you know, he has like useless skills like call implement where he could just summon his mop to his hand,
Yeah,
summon his bucket, and that kind of shit.
yeah. No, it makes sense. Absolutely. But it also feels like just inherently wrong to do to thaumaturge to do thaumaturge that way.
Yeah, because Thaumaturge is supposed to be an expert in magical stuff, not an idiot who like sort of runs into it.
Yeah.
Okay, let me save this icon. Save image. Oh. Okay. And you know what's going to be funny? Glimmergut does not like Windex.
Okay.
He'll yell at Windex. And there, I put both the familiars on either side of Chris because they're currently, it's growling at Windex and snapping at it, but Windex doesn't care.
Okay. That makes sense.
All right, let's see. Oh my god, that's hilarious. All right, I'm thinking I like this exemplar idea because I gave him one of his icons. I gave him Thousand League Sandals, you know,
Yeah.
because they increase his movement speed. It makes sense how he could be everywhere on the ship.
Okay. Okay.
Uh,
Exemplar just gets a lot of cool stuff to make you good at specific things, you know?
yeah. Uh, the Horn of Plenty skimmers around and draws consumer movement. I should get him the Horn of Plenty and he just uses it to pour like cleaning supplies. How he makes his
Yeah.
miracle cleaners. All right.
I mean, why not?
Yep. I mean, the thing
Why
is,
not?
the less custom shit I give him, the easier it is to upload him. That's why I'm looking at all this stuff.
Yeah.
Skybearer. Starshot, capable of pulling a bow or true. Titanbreaker. All right, for his third icon, should I give him a Victor's Wreath, which whenever allies are within 15 feet of him, they get +1 to attack rolls? Yeah.
Okay.
Or should I give him Pelt of the Beast, which is a worn cloak or belt? I would just make him his handyman belt, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and like his janitor's belt, and that one gives him resistance equal to his level, and he's cold and hot effects are one step less severe. That probably makes more sense.
It does make more sense for the belt. The
Yeah.
pelt. Yeah.
All right. Energized Spark. Which element is he going to have? He's going to have water, of course. Gotta have water. All right. All right. Imbue your weapon. No, he doesn't have a weapon. When you successfully damage an enemy with an icon, mark appears around the wound. Painted red mark. So how was work today?
Um. Dull.
Mm.
Nothing stupid happened or anything. So.
Do you still have to catch up a lot from your trip?
No, I'm done with that.
Okay.
I was caught up last week.
Nice.
The only thing that happened that was kind of weird is one of our customers missed one of their bills, like paying it.
Okay.
But the bills we send them are like 1,000 invoices once a week. like 900 to 1,400 invoices every week, so they miss one of them, so it's it's like $100,000.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of them are LTL loads, which LTL are light truck loads, so it's not the full truck, it's just like there's a pallet on there that the truck driver basically has like 15 pallets, but there's like 4 or 5 different stops,
Yeah.
instead of it all going to one place, so it costs a little bit less. Anyway, um the so they missed this bill, so it's a significant amount of money. And that's not the biggest deal, but the reason this matters in this story is because sometimes when we bill people, we bill them wrong. It's off by it just depends on why it's off.
Mm-hmm.
But in this case, what happened was for some of these, we billed them. It imported into the system twice.
Okay.
That's a bad explanation, actually. Basically, the cost got generated twice, and so we billed them for double the amount on these loads.
Ah.
And so they paid a later bill, and that later bill, when they went to apply them, is all messed up because it had some of the credits from that earlier bill that they didn't pay, and so like it just didn't add up, And of course, they paid this while I was out, and the person was like, I don't know why this is, and they sent this email, but the email was like, it didn't make sense technically because like the numbers just didn't add up,
Yeah.
And so I had to look at this. I mean, I didn't have to look at it. I could have just been like, no, I don't know anything about it. That's his job. Like, but I did it.
Yeah.
And like part of the problem was he didn't try to pay the rebills at all. So the rebills just weren't on the list. And so like it ended up being like they paid the right amount for the bill, but all the things were allocated wrong, and like one of the things was short paid, but the short pay ended up being like $350, but it should have been short paid basically $690, And if he had paid the bills that were supposed to be paid, then that one would have been short correctly, and this would have been much easier to ascertain. And then there weren't the right overpayments in the system because they didn't pay that bill, so that bill should have had an overpayment because he applied these credits that should have been applied on this bill to something that they shouldn't have been applied to. That was going to be on that earlier bill, so that earlier bill should have been overpaid, but because they didn't pay it, like, that wasn't in the system, so it's like, well, it just isn't adding up. And anyway, I sorted it all out, I figured it all out, I typed it all out.
Well, that's good.
But, like, it took an hour of, like, what the hell is going on? Like, that's the only weird thing that happened, because it was like, okay, I have to open all these different bills that have 1,000 orders on them and figure out, like, why doesn't this make sense?
Yeah. The actual discerning what actually fucked up was the
Yeah.
And
literally, like, if he had just paid all the bills on the list, if he didn't apply the credits incorrectly, it would have paid everything on the list,
mm-hmm.
and it would have been fine. But that's not all his fault either. That's, it kind of is. This is what you get for not thinking for yourself and just being like, well, they told me to do that.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. Because they told him, apply the credits to whatever, but, like, you have to think for yourself a little bit about, like...
Yeah, unfortunately, the modern day workforce in this country is very much not critical thinking or, even in-depth thinking. It's a lot more like just keep your head down, follow what you're told, do what you're told, and move on.
Yeah. So. I get a little flack for being too transparent. They've reminded me a few times, and I have stopped, but, obfuscates a little bit more.
Yeah. You're an honest person, so you're very blunt and to the point. You know.
Yeah.
I guess the proud makes the most sense for Cody.
Yeah, those three things are the hardest because they're all combat related, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
And it would be better if there was some that were like skill related,
Yeah.
honestly.
Well, I mean, this one gives him like the Radiant gives you diplomacy, Brave gives you intimidation. You know.
I don't think he's intimidating anyone.
No, he's not. That's why I said the Proud is probably the closest. Oh, the Proud makes him trained in intimidation. uh, he's not mournful. Uh, maybe the Radiant. Maybe the deft. He's not cunning.
Nope.
I could see.
You can say that again.
Yeah, he either. What would you say, Radiant, Deaf, or Brave?
So word-wise, Radiant fits him, but I don't know if skill-wise it does. These were the things I would have made.
Diplomacy. I'll give it to him.
Yeah.
He could be trained in diplomacy. All right. Okay, let's see. Follow the threads of fate. Okay. Only the worthy. That's actually kind of funny. Because a lot of these are like aiming your weapon and shit, but the only one that I could see is an RP sort of funny thing is only the worthy.
Okay.
So Cody's horn, his belt, his stuff, he could just command it. He's like, all right, you stay there now, dudes, and leave. And if anyone moves it, you need to be able to move 8,000 pounds to lift
Nice.
it. That's
nice.
Just doesn't make sense. All right. What season? Pilgrim's token, no cause. I'm gonna give him no cause for alarm, but he's only gonna use it in situations that matter to him. Like, don't worry, this could be cleaned up, dudes. Yeah. All right, and I gave him sense allies. All right, so level 5 exemplar. Nice. Definitely fits better. You were right. All right, let's grab.
Kate asks if I get tired of hearing that.
What? That you were right?
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't think so. I never get tired of hearing it. Though I think I have more of an ego than you do.
Maybe.
Oh, I found the thing to make gold have 0 bulk, by the way.
That's good.
So now all the gold is 0 bulk. If you notice on Cody's thing, it says, like, the bulk is dashed.
I see. Well. How am I going to properly manage my bags now?
Oh, you could
with
take
this 0 weight.
You can take the gold out. Just leave it in your currency tab. What? What? What will be your icon? Grant me a new item. Fuck it. I don't care if Cody's bags are full of nonsense. Let's see. 1978. All right. Cody's class is done. How's the map coming along, by the way?
The same spot it was 2 days ago.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, Cody does fit his name with the picture. Ver gave me the days that he's free. He
Okay.
got the schedule.
So we got it early.
Yeah. So it's yes for the 1st, no for the 8th, almost like I would say 80-90% yes for the 15th, yes for the 22nd, but that's Thanksgiving weekend, so we'll play it by ear if we play. I don't think we will. And then the 29th is mostly yes.
Mostly yes.
Yeah, so really the only day he won't be here is the 8th.
Okay.
And potentially the 15th or the 29th and or the 29th. So the next couple of Saturdays we should be good to play.
Well, good.
So I just need the ship.
Well, no, we're not playing this Saturday because you're not here.
No, not this Saturday, but starting in November, like basically November 1st. Once I'll have everything ready by November 1st,
Yep.
and we can, do the things. And I was telling Ver that I was really mapping stuff out and like thinking about this, and I was like, yeah. If all goes according to plan, right?
Mm-hmm.
The factory is going to be 4 to 7 sessions.
Okay.
Depending on levels of fuck around and combat rolls and stuff like that, right? Then, barring you guys doing something I don't expect and changing the course, the next place you should be going is Taurasha. Taurasha is only like a 3-session sort of thing before going back to Bellum. And then Bellum is a pretty big thing. Bellum is like another 5 to 7 sessions. Mm-hmm. After that, you're free again to like free move, but you're probably going to go right to the elves. The elves, I was telling Ver this, depending on Fen, the elves will either be 3 sessions or 12 sessions.
Okay.
And it really depends on how fed up Fen is with the nonsense and how much he's willing to tolerate.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But I could see Fend ending the Elven Civil War pretty quick, or I could see him like sort of trying to make peace and delaying this a long time. You know,
Okay.
depending on how he acts. So, and then after that, after the Elven Civil War, you go to the dwarves. That's like where all paths lead to the dwarves. You might deviate to aristocracia then and take out the last stronghold of the cult, you know,
Yep.
and then the dwarves are going to answer all the questions you guys still have and basically give you finite answers to everything. Then after you find out the truth from where the dwarves are, you're going to go straight to Scientia, which is really your last stop before storming the wastes, and the wastes are the final arc. So the path is pretty set. I can see you guys doing something crazy and deviating because you've done it before. But if everything goes the way I've been planning it, that should be the path. And given the amount of sessions it'll take, I think latest by the end of 2026 we'll be done with the campaign. Latest.
Okay. We'll see.
We'll see. But anyway, I think
We'll see.
just give this a quick look. I think this is every NPC and every player character.
Imperio.
Yeah, I was showing Brian the program.
Yeah.
So I made his character and showed him the stuff, so he's hanging out there.
Index, Frank, Ford, Ernest, Cody.
And the only other people I could add is technically you guys have, like, the crew from the cult that you guys trained.
Nah, fuck those guys.
Yeah. I don't think any of them are important enough. If, like, Ford became a meme character, so he got an icon.
Yeah. Well, I know you love the memes.
I don't know what you're talking about. Being crushed by an engine is not a meme.
Just you wait. We're getting Stumpy on this ship.
Hey, what are you going to make him in charge of?
The guns that don't do anything.
But what if he makes them fire engines?
Well, then we will have reached an all new power level that our enemies certainly could not fight against.
Can't expect or wouldn't expect to fight against.
They wouldn't be able to fight against it, you know? Who can fight against falling engines?
That is a point.
I had just a battery hit my hand.
Yeah?
I couldn't imagine a whole engine.
Well, I mean, they did have to rebuild Stumpy. He did lose half his brain.
Yep. Yep. It's Var's fault, really. Can't believe that guy did that to Stumpy. Dropping engines on people.
And killing their brothers.
Yeah.
Man, Bear was so mad when he found out Smoker was Stumpy's brother. Alright. Alright. So, I think that's all the NPCs. I can't think of anyone I'd be missing. And then, Nigel's not in this campaign. Yet.
What? yet. So there you go.
I mean, technically, you do have a mission to go find him. You have to
Will it
bring him.
happen?
Well,
We'll find out.
technically, he is waiting for you somewhere.
Mm, mm. Very suspicious.
I'm talking about the NPCs on the ship, Allie. Because, like, yeah, there's a lot of NPCs. Like, I gotta add Jagan, I gotta add, Dr. Crow, I have to add the Scarlet Woman. Like, I have to add a lot of monsters and stuff. But I'm just talking about the people who are actively on your ship on a daily basis. Zach's family, for the most part, had to get new pictures because for some reason I didn't have them. So the new pictures are you got a nicer picture of James Earl Jones, some random old black woman, a hotter version of his sister's picture, and a new little kid.
The kid aged up.
No, that's about how old he was with the old picture. Oh, thank you. That is somebody I'm missing. I'm missing Pentagulia. Pentagulia, the homoculi.
Yeah.
All right. You know what? I'm just gonna look it up in the bestiary, because she's technically a golem.
And you have the picture. I know I sent it over.
Yeah, no, I definitely have the picture. Flesh golem. Just gonna make a random flesh golem. Boop. And now this flesh golem, which is right here. Go change that. Open file. Not in here. I didn't add the robot dinosaur, but technically Socks took that with her, so. This is her. Now I have two Lucia pictures. That's going to be confusing. Nope. Let's rename you then. Rename Pentaculia. Pentaculia. Boom. And she hangs out with these guys. What? Why is it showing Lucia's picture? Oh god, it's one of those bugs. Alright. Let's do this again. Flesh golem. Bup. think Matthew's huge, right? Not large.
I think he has a collar that changes his size.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he's large on the ship, and then he could get huge. Alright, but they're all in the garden, the greenhouse. They're good. Alright, good. Alright, thank you, Allie, for reminding me about the homunculi. Alright, so that's done. Now, there's no real point in making walls and shit on the ship since you're gonna replace the whole thing's gonna be replaced by the first session, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Even if it wasn't, there's no point in making walls. Like, I don't think.
I mean, I could make just an icon for Aaron. Might as well. Let's look for a nice picture for Aaron. All right. Blue AI hologram. Let's see what I get with this. This is close, I guess. That's close. Sure, this is good enough. All right. Okay, and now let's go to my token maker. You can see my crazy token maker, Ang.
Oh, let's see your token maker.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what you token with.
Okay. I think I put him just in here somewhere. You see, I even got an icon for Cody's mop.
I see.
But where is it? Aaron. Good. Boop. See, this is the mighty token program.
Okay. Okay.
And I think it's frozen because I can't click on this image to move it. All right.
Rip.
Let's try this again. Not that. Oh, I remember. I can't use this in Brave. Because in my Brave browser, it tends to bug out the program for whatever reason.
Shame.
It's okay. I run two different things anyway, because some sites will not work with Firefox for some reason. Others need a Chrome-based one. So see, this is how I make the icons. Then you just stretch this out. Boop. See that? You impressed with my technical skills?
I'm unimpressed with how you're pixelating this image by making it bigger and bigger and bigger.
Well, Aaron is an AI. He's supposed to be pixelated.
Oh gosh. It's just getting worse.
Exactly. Is it going to bother you that he's sort of clipped at the top? There we go. Okay, move this into the arms folder. And then back to Foundry. Alright. Let's see. Hi, Ren. You are late. You missed all the excitement of really what I'm still doing.
He never stops. He's always working.
Always. You know me, I'm just a working machine.
Workaholic, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
Alright. Closest thing to a holographic AI is probably a ghost. Here we go, Ghost Mage. Perfect. Just throw that in there. And now this Ghost Mage we can make... Boo. Make it... Aaron. And we're going to upload... Boop. There we go. Aaron, select. Boom. And he's medium. He's unique. And let's scale him to a level 1 since he has no combat prowess whatsoever. And we'll put Aaron in the engine room. Since that's kind of
where he belongs.
That's kind of where he hangs out anyway. There we go. Possibly. Ren just exposing all my secrets. All my secrets. You also never sent me those covers, Ren. The UI cover.
Can't believe Ren watches Reba.
What, is that a Reba reference?
The single mom who works 2 jobs, who loves her kids and never stops, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Did you send it to me as a text? I didn't get a text from you. I did not get anything. I believe you, but maybe it's just something on my end, because I... Okay. The last thing I have is when I sent you, I'm on your porch. It's the last thing I got from you. And if you want to send it again, it might be my phone, though. I might have to restart it. Because remember, in the car, it was having issues with connecting to the Popeyes app. So, definitely could be me. Okay, and now I got 2 YouTube links. Alright, so good. Good, good, good.
He's got him now.
Alright. I think that's it for the NPCs. If I made Aaron, I definitely made everybody. Alright.
I like that. That's where you're at. If I made Aaron,
Then I made everybody, yeah. Because I was never planning to make Aaron an icon. Ever. Alright. So the next thing I gotta do is I gotta figure out how to make these tokens work. The teleportation tokens. Because I want to... Yeah, I want to set it up so that if you go up or down the stairs, it'll take you to the upper or lower levels, right? But the big thing is in the factory, the map you've already seen of the factory, which is
Yeah.
this one, right? In this map, where I've already set up the monsters, and yes, if you look in the familiars, by the way, I have this guy named Dre's Little Tester. His only job is to test my walls.
Yeah. I saw that the other day.
So the walls here works, everything works, the line of sight works, the doors work. So like the entire thing is perfect. The only thing I need to do is I need to set up 2 teleporters. One here, right? And one here on this side. I can also just hide something in there. Okay. But anyway, I need to make a teleporter that'll teleport you from this scene to the inside of the factory, which that map's already done. And then I need another token for the inside of the factory that when you get through the factory, it takes you to the control room, which the control room is the map I'm working on currently. But according to what I saw, you can make teleportation tokens that the second you step on it, it will send your character to another scene.
Okay.
You know, it doesn't have to be in the same map. You could teleport them from scene to scene.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. So once I have that set up, I'll have it set up that once you navigate through this, through this place, and you go into the next map, then you could do that, and you go into the control room. Bah. Bah, 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 bah. Hydrate? Fine. I'll do it, but I won't like it. No, that's where I draw the line. I will not be fed by you, stir crazy. I'm pointing at you. You're not the boss of me, stir crazy. Told him. Ang, did you see me tell him?
I heard you tell him.
Yeah, he got
I didn't
told.
see shit.
He got told. No, you saw I was pointing. Look, see, here's me pointing.
I'm definitely looking at the map and not at you. The map I'm working on, not the map you're working on.
What map are you working on the ship?
Yeah.
All right.
Sorry.
Happens. All right.
I'm just moving all the walls on the entire ship. But not intentionally.
What if it is intentional?
It's not.
All right. Now, I saw... What the hell? In the configurations, I saw something for teleportations. I think it was on the tool belt. Anonymous enabled. I would allow that. See, here's the thing for better inventory, weightless coins.
Okay. Sounds beneficial.
Mm-hmm. Here we go, teleportation tokens. Clicking on the board while holding a defined keybind will instantly teleport the selected tokens to a location without any travel. That's not really what I want. I want to make teleportation tokens. Alright. From what I read, the whole point is you gotta make 2 tiles. You make a tile and then you connect the 2 tiles, and by stepping on it, you should be able to move from tile to tile. Yeah?
If you say so, I don't know.
Well, that's... Look, I'm trying it. I'm trying it.
I don't know shit.
Don't say that, Aang. I believe in you.
Just telling you. I don't know nothing
Place tile.
about this.
Interesting. There we go. Why is Windex in other tokens? Alright, let's start with this. Okay. Make this right here. Position's fine. Name. Down from bridge. Put other down. Okay. Okay. Triggers. Allow tokens. Control by anyone? No. Actions. Jump to landing? No. Teleport? Here we go. Okay. While this is happening, let's make another tile. Okay. All right. Update. Okay. All right, let's see if this works, Aang.
Luck.
All right. I need a token to fuck with. I'll use Brian's. Boom. All right, you ready, Aang? You looking?
Sure.
All right, so he's on the bridge. He's going down. Yep. Oh, shit, it worked! Whoa. I think it moved the entire party.
Hmm.
They're all down here now.
They are.
All right.
So.
All right. So there's an error somewhere, but I got it to work. I got it to work. All right. That's a step. That's a big step.
It is a step.
All right. Triggers. What did I do wrong here? Actions. No, it wasn't actions. It was images, setup. When they enter, allow all tokens controlled by anyone. Actions. But it's nice to know I could set up a trap that if you guys step on, you all get teleported into a prison or something.
Great.
It's nice. That's a valuable thing to know that I could do.
So happy you know that.
Mm-hmm. Okay, edit this. Okay, so I think I did this, which is use player tokens. Use the triggering token instead. All right, let's see if this works. All right, so let's see if this fixed it. Okay, we got Brian. He's going down the stairs. La 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 la. And he's downstairs. Yes! It works.
Great. Unfortunately, I'm watching, but I hear you say he's downstairs before he moves because I'm in Discord.
Oh, yes.
And it's in real time. And the stream isn't.
But that's great. All right, so the downstairs... All right, so I know how tile teleportations work. Perfect. Perfect. Yes. Good. All right. Look, the important thing was that works now. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Do I still want... Wait. You haven't started doing the one staircase thing yet, right?
I already did it.
Oh.
Like, it's already done. I've done all the staircases. Nope, I've done 3 floors of staircases already.
Well, because... Wait. Maybe my logic doesn't work. For the bridge, I need a staircase going up, and I need a staircase going down, right? Like, I need a staircase that the bottom floor would trigger to go up, and the top floor would trigger to go down, right? But then for the middle floor, I need the 2 triggers. I need the one that goes up and down, but then I need another trigger that goes up and down from the previous floor.
Right, so the way I would do it is at the end of the staircase, you have them teleport in on the bottom of the other staircase, and then whenever they go to the end, like, okay.
Oh, I see. Like, just make the trigger either at the top or the bottom of the stairs.
Right.
That makes sense. Okay, good.
So that they can run by where they appear at to go all the way to the end of the staircase to teleport to the other one.
Yeah. All right. That makes sense. Good. I needed you to work that out because in my head I was like, wait, no, then I need like 8 staircases. I was like, that's not right.
Yeah, and then if you did it that way, somebody would try to go up the wrong staircase and it just wouldn't work. Yeah, it would be
All right.
a thing.
Yeah.
I want you to know that I discovered that there are lifts pre-built just now. But I used the word elevator, so I didn't see them. And I've already built the lifts out of floor tiles, so that's cool.
Well, it's okay. In the same way I did the staircase, I was going to do in the elevator a
Yeah.
small square on the left that's up and a small square on the left that's down, you know,
Yeah.
so that when you enter the elevator, you could just go to the tile that's up or down, you know.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Perfect. Well, now that that works, I can do it. Let's go to the factory.
Oh.
All right, and now I'm going to create a tile. Cancel. Make it a wide tile like that. Okay. Triggers. Okay, first let's set this up. It's good like that. Appearance, name, entering factory main facility. Okay, don't need an image. Okay, actions. Let's add an action. We're gonna make it teleport. The triggering token. Use this action's current location. No. Huh. I don't want to spoil the inside of the factory, so let me close the stream temporarily.
Well, I can just not watch, but I don't know who else is watching.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
All right. This kitchen's too big. There's a lot of dead space. This is a problem.
All right. Think I gotta fix that. All right. Yeah, I definitely gotta fix that. All right. Open incarnate. All right. So we're going to export. I don't want any of you to see the inside of the factory yet. You know,
Yeah.
because it's supposed to be a surprise.
Yep. I got you. Oh, what I'm gonna do with all this kitchen space, Dre? Too big.
That's much better. Okay. I've learned something about Foundry.
Yeah.
Despite the fact that my computer is 4K, 4K maps cause it to glitch out a little bit.
Oh.
Because
Interesting.
you know how in Incarnate you could download a 2K map, but then it says 4K
Yep.
and it's experimental. I download a 4K map for detail, right? But for some reason, whenever I would load into the factory internal, which was a 4K map, it would freeze up. And I'm like, okay, that's weird. So,
Well, the ship is definitely a 4K map.
might.
Yep.
Well, I just found that out, so I'm telling you.
Well, hell. We'll see what it looks like at 2K, I guess. Like, I can probably export it at a smaller size.
Well, that's the thing. I export, like, I built the factory map as a 4K map. I just exported it as a 2K because the 4K kept, like, fucking up. Alright. You know what? That's fine. Alright. Scenes.
These aren't in the right section. Shoot.
Alright, let's see if this works. So I gotta get my little bird helper. Fuck it. I use Impero again. Alright, so we're walking, we're walking, we're walking. Okay. Fuck yeah, it worked. It worked, dang.
Good. I'm glad.
What it does is actually it doesn't move the token. The second the
Okay.
token enters the tile, it makes the
Yep.
tile invisible. A message shows up that says they've been teleported to X location.
Okay.
And then when you go to that other scene, they're in there. A copy of that token has been made.
Great.
All right, perfect. All right. Now I just gotta set up the outside of the factory is completely done. The inside I just need to set up. Ugh, I have to build 2 more maps, make 2 more tile token teleporters, and set up 2 encounters. All right. All right. Done and done.
That was a little dingy, doesn't it? I'm not going to use that one.
All right. Let's see. It's 9:45. It's almost 10 o'clock. So stream. Hola, brochacho. How are you? Good. All right. So like I was saying, stream. It's 9:41. I'm gonna actually call it from here just because I have to use the bathroom, and I'm gonna be gone for a bit. So let me just quickly see if Blueberry's on, so we could raid her. If she's
not.
she is not. All right. Since Blueberry's not on, I'm just gonna end the stream here. But thanks for showing up, Brochacho, even though you got here just at the end. I still appreciate it.
Perfect timing. Perfect timing.
Yeah. Thanks everybody for being here. As always, I greatly appreciate you. I hope you enjoyed watching me do the boring D&D stuff. So you see behind the scenes of a DM.
Very exciting stuff. Let me
Very
tell you.
exciting. All right. Oh, good. So then I take it back. Thank you for being here the whole time, Brochacho.
I need you to give me some dishes in D&D.
Okay, I'll do that.
No, I'm talking to Brochacho here, who's washing the dishes. I need him to give me some of his dishes.
Just for you, so you could do D&D?
Just to put in my D&D kitchen.
Okay.
Yep. I'm just being dumb. Don't worry about it.
All right. Well, anyway, have a great night, everybody. And I'll be online tomorrow. Tomorrow's Whatever Wednesday, so we'll play something cool. Good night, everybody.